What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new college football video. And in today's video, we are doing my week 0 reactions. This will be a weekly video throughout the season. Obviously, week 1, 2, 3, and so on. We will get a video out for my reactions to each week, as well as my predictions for each week as well. But week 0, we had 5 games at the FBS level. And the most important game and most pivotal game that actually had some implications for the first time in week 0 that we've ever really had was number 22 Iowa State beating number 17 Kansas State 24-21. Very good game, very close game. Rocco Becht and Avery Johnson, just two really good QBs who a lot of people think could make a case for the Heisman in both of their rights. Rocco Becht went 14 for 28, 201 total yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. Avery Johnson went 21 for 30, 244 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. So, I mean, Avery Johnson had the better individual game, but obviously Kansas State came out with a loss instead of Iowa State. But this game was played in Dublin, Ireland, and it was raining pretty much on and off for the whole game. So for like the first quarter, it was like, if you look, I'll throw it up. It was like punt, fumble, punt, fumble. Just a very chaotic sort of game. But Iowa State ends up coming up with a victory. They held on at the last minute. But after the game, there was also another viral moment. I'll throw the clip up, and it was Avery Johnson's brother and his dad getting into a fist fight in the parking lot after the game. And I don't really know what that is all about. They made a statement saying they apologized for it, obviously, but they just got to get that good PR out there. But obviously, that's kind of just embarrassing for Avery Johnson. He went out there, put on a very solid performance, even though he had to come away with a loss. He put on a very good performance, and just a shame that it had to go that way for him. Then the next game we'll be talking about is Stanford versus Hawaii. Hawaii 23, Stanford 20. Stanford just, I don't know what to say. You're losing to Hawaii at the start of the year, but Hawaii, they showed they kind of had some toughness to them. Their quarterback went down with an injury, and like he could barely walk by the end of the game. So really tough guy there. I know he was actually a pretty good recruit coming out of high school. Didn't get a lot of looks, so he ended up going to Hawaii. But that and their kicker, Matt Sua, I think his name is, just off the top of my head. He literally taught himself to kick on YouTube, and he ended up kicking the game-winning field goal for Hawaii. So just a really good story there. And yeah, third game is going to be Western Kentucky versus Sam Houston State, 41-24 in favor of Western Kentucky. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch this game. I was doing other things after the Iowa State Kansas State game. Didn't end up catching it, but yeah, I don't really have much to say about it. Shout out to Western Kentucky for getting their season started off right. And all right, and our fourth game for the day is going to be Kansas, Fresno State. Two very good logo matchups, in my opinion. Two of the best in college football. Kansas 31, Fresno State 7. Now, Jalen Daniels made a early season Heisman. He could be an early candidate for this 2025 season. He went 18 for 20 with 223 total yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Now, obviously, it's against Fresno State. You know, that's not exactly the best competition in the entire country. But at the end of the day, they went out there, played their schedule, took care of business, and Jalen Daniels, watch out for him. And then our final game that was D1 FBS for the week was UNLV versus Idaho State, 38-31 in favor of UNLV. Now, that's kind of embarrassing because Idaho State is an FCS school. UNLV is an FBS school. Former Florida head coach Dan Mullen is now their head coach. And I know he was getting a lot of stuff on Twitter for it. But just an overall, like, they just barely squeaked it out. I'm a Michigan fan. Alex Orji transferred to UNLV. He ended up getting a touchdown in that game. So, yeah, there's that. Now we're going to get into the college football news heading into week 1. All right, for our news, Bryce Underwood, QB1 of national champion University, Michigan. I mean, a lot of people obviously thought he was going to be QB1, best QB in the nation coming out of high school, QB1, number 1 overall recruit. Obviously, I'm very excited to see what he can do. I think a lot of people might be a little bit overrating him. I mean, obviously, we don't know what he's going to do. He's literally a true freshman. We've never seen him play college football before, so it'll be very fun to see what he can do. And then we don't really have a ton of news, but ESPN got a new score bug for college football. A lot better than what the last one was. I'm still a big fan. My favorite one is this one from 2015 to 2018, but I wish we could go back to that. This is a nostalgic scoreboard for me, but the new one is actually pretty good, so I'll give ESPN their props. Next up, Virginia Tech got some new uniforms. They will be unveiling in week 1. They actually did the reveal at a Waffle House, so that's kind of funny, kind of unique way to reveal that, but we'll throw the uniforms up on screen, obviously. And I actually think they look pretty good. I mean, they're pretty similar to what they already have, but maybe even a little bit better. And then our final piece of news, LSU star quarterback, potential first-round draft pick for the upcoming NFL draft, Garrett Nussmeier is changing his number from number 13 to number 18. Number 18 is very meaningful to LSU, I guess. I've really never heard about this because they've never had QB wear it since 2003, I think it was. But I know that they have number 7, which is also like they just give it to like the biggest dog on the team. And number 18 is like the guy who shows the most leadership. So Garrett Nussmeier, congrats. I'm sure you're very deserving of it. And with that, that will end the video for today. Subscribe to the channel for weekly college football and NFL updates, as well as predictions, rankings, everything in that. We also do some Madden and College Football 26 videos as well. If you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment what you want to see next. I'll see you guys next time.